Okay, guys, we are doing May 11th, 1965. We are still in the 1965 season. This is the last place Red Sox versus the last place Yankees. And that's what we got going on in 1965. You guys know I'm not going to cheat. It's not happening. If everybody remembers, the Red Sox pretty much finished in ninth place this season here. Okay, and let us go look at our starting lineups this afternoon. For the New York Yankees, we have Tom Fresh playing center field. Bobby Richardson will be playing second base. That is Ray Barker, who's playing first base for the Yankees. He'll be playing first base. I have no information on him as of yet. We get some later on. Mickey Mantle will be over in left field. He'll be playing today. Joe Pepitone is in right. Tony Kubek is our shortstop. Clete Boyer will be playing third base. I believe that's Doc Edwards who's playing catcher, because there's Johnny Edwards also plays for Kansas City. And Mel Stottlemyre is the pitcher, and we'll get his record when he comes up to the mound. For the Boston Red Sox, that's Lenny Green over there in center field. Just did a heck of a job in the last game against the Yankees. It was a 2-1 decision, by the way, for the Red Sox in 10 innings. Dalton Jones drove in the game winner. He'll be playing third base today. Kyle Yastrzemski will be the left fielder. Tony Conigliaro will be at right. Lee Thompson is our first baseman. Felix Mantilla is over at second base. Steady Eddie Pursued is the shortstop. Bob Tillman is catching, and the pitcher is Earl Wilson, who is currently this season 2-1, 23 strikeouts, 11 walks, and he has a 4.18 ERA. I need to throw the first pitch, and then I can flip all over the place here that I want. So let me do that here. Earl Wilson's on the mound. Here is Tresh. It is a 32. My camera is not working today, so I do have to go without the camera. Guys, please trust me. I'm not going to lie to you. And Tom Tresh hits out a nice little easy ground ball heading out towards Felix Mantilla. Mantilla is able to grab his scarf real quick, puts it over there to Lee Thomas. And the reason why I said I was going to do what I did here, because I can look at a few things like statistics. Alright. I have all players over here. Individual. Earl Wilson, like I said, is 2-1. His batting stats are not bad. He does have a home run, 2 RBIs. He has done that. Pitching wise, Earl Wilson's been in 5 games. He has one who didn't get out first inning against the Tigers on the 2nd of May. Again, like I said, he didn't even get the loss in that game. Ended up with an OD, believe it or not. But he's won 2, lost 1. He's been to no Ds his last 2 times out there. It does have a tendency to give us the home run ball. Now, the reason why I actually brought this up, because I wanted to show you this one here. I can't show you from here, but I can let you know what happened. It was a 2-1 game, Lombard over Stafford. They both almost pitched complete games. Lombard did, as a matter of fact, through 9 innings. Okay, so, and I'll get you that game up in a bit. So, let's get the game going here. And here is Bobby Richardson. It's a 55. And Richardson hits off out towards left center field. Going back over there towards the wall. Picking up will be Kyle Yastrzemski. Fires in second base. And Richardson's on first with a single. Ray Barker's batting .286 for the New York Yankees. Has 2 home runs, 2 RBIs. He's only appeared on the plate 7 times, predominantly in a pinch hitter's role. Here is the pitch to Barker. 23. And Bobby Wilson 6-0 fires over towards first base. Richardson is picked off. On a pickoff attempt by Earl Wilson, Richardson is out. There is now 2 down. Barker is at the plate. Here is the pitch to Barker. 46, and Wilson strikes him out. At the top, the game is already starting on an exciting note here, with no runs for the Yankees, 1 hit, nobody left on base, thanks to a pickoff attempt and successful one by Earl Wilson. Coming to bat will be, and whoever's out there, hello. Coming to bat will be Lenny Green, Dalton Jones, and Kyle Yastrzemski. Mel Stottlemyre's on the mound. He is 3-1 with the Yankees so far this year. 26 strikeouts, 9 walks. He's probably the most successful of the Yankee pitchers. He has a 2.06 ERA. And here we go. I will pick up his pitching stats real quick here for you. This is Mel Stottlemyre's 6th game he's coming into. He is 3-1. Took his loss against the Angels. He lost on the 25th of April. Last pitched on the 7th. He won through a complete game. 1 run. Now he threw a two-hitter against the Senators. Excellent, well-played game. 5 strikeouts. This man does not walk a heck of a lot, so he's doing quite well. He averages basically 7 innings a game. This man has, in our modern 2017 season, everybody says that's a great quality start. For 1965, it's decent. And that's pretty much what he can do. And just so you guys can see, these are my standings. New York is basically by percentage points ahead of the Red Sox, but they're both doomed in last place in 1965. Just so everybody knows, I have it right there with me. I do keep track of it, so I do that. And let's get back to our game here, where Stottlemyre will be starting it off here. Pitching to Lenny Green. Lenny Green's batting .250 for the Red Sox at the top of the order. 2 home runs, 11 RBIs. Here is the pitch. 23, and he hits out towards Bobby Richardson. Bobby Richardson fires over towards first, makes the play, and we have 1 away. And Dalton Jones is up. Dalton Jones got the game win in the last game on a 2-1 decision by the Red Sox over the Yankees. I do believe Raditz got the win on that one there. Raditz over Renner. Here is the pitch to Green. To Jones. It's a 56. And he hits a high pop-up. Wait for it to come on down is Tony Kubek. Kubek waits for it. Breaks the catch on an easy pop fly. Ball pretty much just stayed still. And we have 2 down. Due up is Kai Yastrzemski. Kai Yastrzemski is batting .289. Now, for all you guys know that I throw my own dice, and most of you know that, he only has 7 RBIs so far this game. The Red Sox are not doing that well. Right now, up to May 11th, and he did hit a home run in this game for real. The Yankees won it by 3. He only had 4 home runs up to this time this season. Keep in mind that the guy behind him, Tony C., was the AL home run leader for 1965 with a whole 32 home runs, one of the lowest home run totals in years in the American League. So the year the pitcher was just getting started over the American League side of the house. Of course, 1966 and 67 really killed that. Here is the pitch. It is a 26. And Captain Carl has struck out Mr. Y. And that is it. A 1-2-3 inning for Mel Stottlemyre. He still continues his masterful pitching. Coming to bat will be Mickey Mantle, Joe Pepitone, and Tony Kubek. We're in the top of the 2nd inning on a 0-0 game. Here is the pitch to Mickey Mantle. He is batting .271, 5 home runs, 9 RBIs. Here's the pitch. It's a 55. And he hits it out towards left center field, waiting for it to drop. Drops in front of him is Lenny Green. Lenny Green pops it back in. And Mantle is at first, waiting to go here. Don't think he's going to take a long lead after he just saw it happen in the 1st inning. And the batter is Joe Pepitone. Joe Pepitone is currently batting .224, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs. Here is the pitch. 13. And Joe Pepitone is walked. Puts runners on 1st and 2nd. Up here will be Tony Kubek. Tony Kubek is batting .176. You're going to see me playing up and down. I don't have the score sheet out this afternoon either. I'm just sort of having a good time with this game here. So let's have the ball and we'll see what we can do with it. Okay, Tony Kubek, a 55. And he also singles. Mantle comes around. He is going to score. The Yankees do score the 1st run of the game. Pepitone will take 2nd base. He holds out on the single. He just gets over the shortstop's Eddie Pursuit's head. And we have a 1-0 lead for our New York Yankees. Hang on here, guys. Give me a whopping 2 minutes. By the way, if you hear background noise, it's a fan. It's 81 degrees out here today up here in Maine. And by tomorrow it'll be in the 50s. Don't ask. Okay. 4, 3, bang, 1, 3. Okay. 1B, walk. 1B, score, RBI. And that's where we're at. Okay, for the Red Sox side of the house, here's a 4-3. 6 and a K. Okay. Alright, let me take them off, set that up. Sorry about that, guys, for the delay. Here we go. Clete Boyer's our man. He is batting .275 for the Yankees. 4 home runs, 15 RBIs. And I'm going to tell you, 3 out of the 4 home runs that he's hit for the Yankees have been clutch. Here's the pitch. 61. And he does clutch this time. He hits it out towards Mantilla. Mantilla flips to the pursuit. Pursuit fires back towards Thomas. Double play. Pepitone will take third on play. 2 down. Way to go. So Pepitone is on third. And Kubek is out on the plate. It's a 4-6-3 double play. Due up will be Doc Edwards. And here is the pitch to Edwards. It's a 12. And possibly he's put some wood on the ball. Where to go, we have no idea because I just screwed that one up. Alright. You'd have 2 dice in my boxers. Everybody's seen my box. 63. That is going to be an out. And he hits it right straight towards Wilson. Wilson does an Olay, makes the catch. We have 3 down. That ends the top of the second inning. But the Yankees do get a run across on 2 hits. There was one run left on base at the end of 1.5 innings. It is the New York Yankees 1 and the Boston Red Sox nothing. Coming to bat will be Tony Conigliaro, Lee Thomas, and Felix Mantilla. Tony Conigliaro is batting .278. He was, at one point in the season, he was down to batting 0-something. He has completely improved himself. He was on a 6-game hitting streak. Just got knocked out the last game. Here is the pitch by Stottlemyre. It's a 13 to Tony C. And Tony C. is walked here in the bottom of the second inning. One of the 2 times, only the 10th walk of the season that Stottlemyre has given up. He's doing quite well here. Gives up a walk about every 4 innings. Not too shabby. Lee Thomas is our batter. Lee Thomas is batting .239 for Boston. He has 7 home runs, 17 RBIs. Here is the pitch to Thomas. It's a 63, and he hits it deep out towards center field. Heading back is going to be Tresh. Tresh is heading out there towards the bullpen, and he makes the play. We have 1 down here. Tony C. comes back to first base, and we have 1 out. Due up will be Felix Mantilla. He's batting .219 for Boston so far this season. 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. Here is the pitch. It is a 14. And he hits over towards left field. Shallow left field ball coming on in will be Mickey Mantle. He chases it down, makes the play. Tony C. can't go anywhere. We have 2 down. Due up is steady Eddie pursued. Excuse me. Here is the pitch. It is a 15. And steady Eddie pursued hits it out towards third base. Boyer's able to get a scarf it right on up. Does a nice little flip up there. Gets into his hand. Fires over towards first. Makes the play to Barker. And we have 3 down. No runs, no hits, 1 runner left on base at the end of 2 innings. It is the New York Yankees 1, the Boston Red Sox nothing. Coming to bat for the New York Yankees will be Mel Stottlemyre himself, Tommy Tresh, and Bobby Richardson. Mel Stottlemyre, the batter is batting to .333. He has 2 home runs himself, 6 RBIs. In 16 plate appearances, so he's probably got 1 walk in there somewhere. I would say that he's 5 of 15. Earl Wilson's on the mound. Here's the pitch. It's a 66. This one's going to get some wood on it. He definitely put a smackdown on it. And Mel Stottlemyre hits it deep to left center field. Gets up into that triangle back there. Drops on in. Breed's having a hard time. Stottlemyre's on his horse, and he's heading towards third. He slides in, and he is safe with the triple here in the top of the 3rd inning. Mel Stottlemyre now has a triple to go along with his 2 home runs. He is still continuing his own little touring hitting pace himself. One of the better hitting pitchers right now in the league. Due up is Tom Tresh. Obviously, the infield is going to be in to see if they get the play at the plate. Tom Tresh grounded out to our second base in the first time up. Here is the pitch to Tresh. 35, and he hits a pop fly out towards short left. Yastrzemski's coming on in, and he is firing on in. Makes the sliding grab. Tresh is out. Stottlemyre has to scramble to get back to third base before Yastrzemski throws him out. We have one down. Coming to bat is Bobby Richardson. Bobby Richardson today so far has got he got a base hit in the first. He sure did. And he was picked off by Earl Wilson trying to steal. So here we go. Here's the pitch to Richardson. The infield is in. It is a 23. And Bobby Richardson it doesn't say here, so let me see what I got here. Bob Richardson hits the ground ball to second base. Second base fires it in towards the catcher. Back over towards third. Stottlemyre's caught in a rundown between catcher first, and he is tagged out. Call it 4-2-5. Richardson will take second on the fielder's choice. And coming to bat will be Ray Barker. Ray Barker struck out his first time, and Earl Wilson has gotten himself out of a jam instead of being in one. Here is the pitch. 34. Whoop, 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 whoop. That hit the thing you were supposed to. And here is the pitch. Got a little bit of, may have got a little knock on it. And he hits out a nice routine fly ball out towards center field, and Barker is out. The Red Sox save themselves. No runs, one hit. One runner left on base at the end of 2.5. It is 1-0. The New York Yankees. Mill Stottlemyre is starting to get just a little bit tired. Well, hi, Little Blue 2. How are you? I wouldn't come in here. Little Blue might be here anywhere you want. You know that. I have my two female cats real close to each other. That's never good in this house, guys. Just so you know. Okay? Alright. We are in the bottom of the third inning. Coming to bat for Boston is Bob Tillman, Earl Wilson, and Lenny Green back to the top of the order. Bob Tillman's batting .279 for the Red Sox. As everybody pretty much knows, Bob Tillman couldn't hit his weight. For realness, he's at .205, so things are going well for him, but the other side of the coin, they're going real bad for other players. So that's about how the game is going. And here we go. Here's the pitch to Tillman. It is a 34, and he does get some wood on it. Or did he? And yes, he did. However, our shortstop, Tony Kubek, fires over towards first. Drag pulls the first baseman off the bag. Tillman is safe on an error. Earl Wilson's at the plate. Earl Wilson's bagged .286 himself, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. Earl Wilson, 1965 for real, hit 7 home runs. He actually is a hitting pitcher. So we really don't want to mess with this game. If anybody who knows the game well knows that if you see 13, that's generally a strikeout. There are not a lot of them on this board. Just so you know. They're out there, but there's not a lot of them. There are 2 places for home runs. A couple places for doubles and triples. So this is not a pitcher you want to sit there and go, well, let's not. No, let's not. Here is the pitch. It is a 33, and that's why I said that. He hits it out into shallow center field, shallow left center field. Coming to pick it up will be Mickey Mantle. Tillman will stop at second. He's not the fastest runner in the world, but Wilson's on with a base hit, and the Red Sox got their first hit of the game. Due up is Lenny Green. There is no out. Mel Stottlemyre is on the plate, and for the first time, he is in trouble this game. Here is the pitch to Green. It's a 41, and he hits it towards Richardson. Richardson fires it over towards Kubek. Kubek to first, and we have a double play on the Yankee side of the house. 4-6-3. Tillman will take third base. Earl Wilson's out on the 4-6. 6-3, and we have a double play for the New York Yankees. It is 1-0 here at the bottom third inning. Due up is Dalton Jones. Dalton Jones is the first time up. Popped it out to our shortstop. Tillman is on third. Here is the pitch. 15. And Dalton Jones hits that over the second baseman's head back into right center field. Coming in is Tom Tresh. Tillman is already at the plate. He has scored. We have a 1-1 tie. And Stottlemyre's giving up his first run of the game here. So, Dalton Jones on first. Carly Yastrzemski is at the plate. Struck out his first time up. Here is the pitch to Yastrzemski. 13. And he is walked at this time. We have runners on first and second. And here is the pitch to Tony Conigliaro. Last time he walked. This is a 62. And he hits it to our shortstop, to Kubek. Kubek fires over towards second base for the easy play. And 3 down on the fielder's choice. 1 run on 2 hits. There are 2 runners left on base at the end of 3 innings. It is a 1-1 tie. Due up to bat for the Yankees is Mickey Mantle, Joe Pepitone, and Tony Kubek. So here we go, guys. We are in the top of the 4th. Earl Wilson is on the mound for the Sox. Here is the pitch to Mantle. 45. And Wilson walks him. Mantle got a base hit his first time up. Due up will be Joe Pepitone. Joe Pepitone walked his first time. Made it as far as third base, and that's about all I got to. Here is the pitch. 62 to Pepitone. He did get some wood on the ball. And this is going to be a good favor for him. He hits out towards third base. Mantle's heading towards second. He's going to be safe. And our third baseman here, Dalton Jones dropped the ball. Didn't get over there in time. Pepitone will take first on the air, and it is an E5 on Dalton Jones. Mantle's on second. Pepitone's on first. Due up is Tony Kubek. Tony Kubek, last time up, he got the base hit and the RBI, and then was involved in a 4-6-3 double play. Here is the pitch to Kubek. 61. Whoop, 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 whoop. And he hits out towards right field. Waiting for it to come on in is Tony C. Mantle's not going to try. All those years of hard work and this stuff, he has got bad legs. He does not dare try to get over towards third base. Runners are on first and second. Coming in now will be Clete Boyer. Clete Boyer hit into a 4-6-3 double play his last time up. We have 1 down. Runners are on first and second. Here is the pitch. 53. And he hits it out towards third. Jones tries to fire it back over there. Gets past the first baseman. Coming on around the corner is Mickey Mantle. He will score his second run in the game. Joe Pepitone will take third base on the air, and Clete Boyer is on the second error of the inning, but the game for Dalton Jones. Runs around first and third, 1 down. Infield into play for Pepitone. Coming to bat is Doc Edwards. Doc Edwards lined out to Earl Wilson the first inning. Second inning, here's the pitch. 21. And Doc Edwards hits it towards our second baseman Mantilla. Mantilla fires to the catcher, makes the tag at the plate. Boyer will take second. Doc Edwards is on first with the fielder's choice. And Joe Pepitone's out 4-2. We have 2 down. Due up to bat will be Mel Stottlemyre, the pitcher. Last time up, he tripled. And was nailed at the plate. Trying to get there on the fielder's choice. Here is the pitch to Stottlemyre. Runs around first and second. 16. And Stottlemyre hits towards our shortstop pursuit. Does the easiest thing. Flips it over towards second. Makes the play. We have 3 down, but the Yankees score another run. Yeah. Yankees did get a second run in. Mickey Mantle scored the second run of the game. We have 1 run on not 1 hit. 1 run on, no hits. There were 2 errors. Two runners left on base at the end of 3.5 innings. It is the New York Yankees 2, Boston Red Sox 1. Sloppy fielding is killing the Red Sox this game. As we can tell, due up the bat for the Boston Red Sox is Lee Thomas, Felix Mantilla, Eddie Pursued. Lee Thomas, first time up, flew out to deep center field. Trush made a great play there, head towards one track in front of the bullpen. Here is the pitch. 53. And Thomas throws it over to Boyer. Boyer's running. He's dropping the ball. Thomas is going to make it over towards first. Boyer's just into himself. That is, I believe, his second error of the game, too. Nope. Let me look here. Yeah, it is. I'll look it up real quick, though, guys. Hold on here. Okay, Thomas is on first with an error by Clete Boyer. Coming to bat will be Felix Mantilla. Last time up, Felix Mantilla flew to the left. Here's the pitch. 53. And Felix Mantilla is towards our third baseman. Boyer on a slow roller. Boyer comes on down, fires it over towards first, makes the play. Thomas will advance to second base. And due up will be Eddie Pursued. Pursued grounded to Boyer in the second inning. Here is the pitch. 23. Hits it out towards left field. Heading back that way towards the short wall and waiting for it to come on in will be Mickey Mantle in front of the Green Monster. Makes the play. We have 2 down. Lee Thomas is on second base, catching it Bob Tillman. Bob Tillman last time up reached on the air. That's the air. He reached on the air and scored the Red Sox's first run. Here is the pitch. It's an 11. There we go. He's got some serious wood on this. Tom's going to end up scoring in this one. 56. Yes, he does. He hits it out towards the wall. There's going to be a wall bouncer off there right over the scoreboard. Thompson's on his way in. Tillman's going to slide into second base with a double. And the game is tied once again on a double by Bob Tillman. And due up is Earl Wilson with 2 down. Bottom of the 4th inning, we have a 2-2 game going. We've got ourselves a definitely game running around here at Fenway. Typical one. Here is the pitch to Wilson. 45. 45, Clint. And he is walked this time. Runners are on first and second. Lenny Green is up. He hit into a 4-6-3 double play last time. Here is the pitch to Green. 2 runners are on. Here we go. 42. And he is walked. The bases are loaded. That is Stottlemyre's 4th walk of the game. A very un-Stottlemyre pitching performance today. This man barely hardly walks anybody. He has now walked 4 in this game alone. Bases are loaded. 2 out. Coming to bat is Dalton Jones. Here is the pitch to Jones. Another 45. He is walked. Miles Stottlemyre has walked the run in. That is his 3rd walk of the inning. Tillman will score his 2nd run of the game. Wilson's on 3rd. Green's on 2nd. God damn. Come on. Get off there. Thank you. That's nice. And coming to bat is Carl Yastrzemski. Bases are loaded. Carl Yastrzemski has struck out and walked. 1 of 5 Stottlemyre walks. Here is the pitch with 2 down. 26. And Carl Yastrzemski strikes out here in the bottom of the 4th inning, but the Red Sox put 2 runs across this time on walks and an error. No runs. I don't even think I got 1 hit in here. God, I can't read my own writing, guys. I apologize. 1 run, no runs on 1 hit. 2 runs on 1 hit. 3 runners left on base at the end of 4 innings. It is Boston 3, New York 2. Due up for the New York Yankees is Tom Tresh, Bobby Richardson, and Mr. Barker. Tom Tresh so far this game is 0 for 2. He has grounded out and flown out. Here is the pitch in the top of the 5th inning by Earl Wilson. It is a 61. And Earl Wilson has struck out his 2nd batter of the game. And Tom Tresh, we have 1 down. Due up to bat is Bobby Richardson. He is 1 for 2. Single in the 1st. Fielder's choice in the 3rd. Here is the pitch. It is a 24. And Bobby Richardson rarely, very, very rarely has struck out. Ray Barker's our man. We have 2 down. He is 0 for 2. He has struck out and flown out. Here's the pitch. 34. And he hits out towards center field. Waiting for it very easily is Lenny Green, this time on a routine fly ball. We have 3 down, and this is a 1-2-3 inning for Earl Wilson. At the end of 4.5 innings, it is Boston 3, the New York Yankees 2. We have an official game going here, guys, as I always like to say. Due up the bat for the Boston Red Sox is Tony Conigliaro, Lee Thomas, and Felix Mantilla. Tony C, so far today, is 0 for 1. He has walked and grounded out. Here is the pitch to Tony Conigliaro. 33. And this might be the Red Sox's game. Good, Lord, they can have to do something strange. 43 to Tony C. And that is a double heading out towards the bullpen. And it takes a high hop, bounces into the bullpen. Ground rule double for Tony Conigliaro. Due up is Lee Thomas. Lee Thomas is 0 for 2. He reached on an error by the third baseman. In the 4th inning, scored the 2nd run of the game and has flown out to center field. Mel Stottlemyre is on the mound, having a very un-Mel Stottlemyre game today, though his ERA has lowered. Here is the pitch. It is a 23. And Lee Thomas hits out towards Bob Richardson. Nice roll. Tony C's on his horse, makes it over towards third base as the ball is thrown to first. We have 1 down and runner on third with 1 out. Due up is Felix Mantilla. The Yankee infield will be in. Yeah, that's nice. Will be in, and Mickey Mantle's the batter. Mickey Mantle is, or not Mickey Mantle, take the back. Felix Mantilla is 0 for 2. He has flown out and grounded out. Here is the pitch. Runner on first. Infield is in. 34. And we got this part here. Let's see what happens. We've had errors galore today, so never know. And Felix Mantilla hits it out deep towards center field. Going back towards that triangle is Tom Tresh. Makes the play. Tony C catches up. Scores the 4th Red Sox run of the game. Felix Mantilla gets on a sacrifice fly. Does get the RBI. And we have a 4-2 lead for Boston. Steady Eddie Pursued is up to bat. He is 0 for 2 today, though, batting .262 now. Here is the pitch to Pursued. It's a 64, and he is struck out by Stottlemyre. That is Stottlemyre's 2nd strikeout of the game. 3rd, I take that back here. But the Red Sox scored another run on the sacrifice fly by Felix Mantilla. At the end of 5 innings, it is Boston 4, the New York Yankees 2. Keep in mind, this is Fenway Park. You never know what's going to happen here. And due up is Mickey Mantle, Joe Pepitone, and Tony Kubek. Here is Earl Wilson's on the mound, top of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch. It's a 51. And Mickey Mantle hits a weak pop-up towards Jones. Maybe he can hold on to it with his glove this time. And he does. We have the first out of the 6th inning. It's Dalton Jones, who did a wonderful job of giving up 2 errors in the 4th. Dude up is Joe Pepitone. Joe Pepitone is 0 for 1. He reached on an error and walked. Here is the pitch to Pepitone. 22, and he gets a base hit out towards right field, gets underneath the glove of Lee Thomas. Coming in is Tony C, and Pepitone will take first base, and that'll be his. And that is his 3rd time on base this game. He is now just basically 1 for 2. Tony Kubek is up. Tony Kubek is 1 for 2. Flown out and got a base hit in the 2nd inning. Here is the pitch to Tony Kubek. 16. And he hits it out towards our shortstop. Nice little slow roll. Pepitone is going to get on 2nd base easily. Fired over towards 1st. And they do complete the play. Pursued 2. Thomas, score that 6-3 for any of you guys who are keeping score today. And any of our home fans. who decided to submit the score for the prize. Yes. And the prize is Nasty Gansett Beer. I was going to say Carlin, but we'll get that in a later inning. Clete Boyer is due up. He is 0 for 2. He has reached on an error. And he reached on the second error of the game by the Red Sox. And hit into a 4-6-3 double play. Here is the pitch to Boyer. 46. And he is struck out by Wilson. That ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit. 1 runner left on base at the end of 5.5. It is Boston 4, the New York Yankees 2. Coming up in the 6th inning for the Red Sox will be Bob Tillman, Earl Wilson, and Lenny Green. Bob Tillman today has scored 2 of the 4 Red Sox runs, has an RBI himself, is 1 for 2, got on a double in the 4th, and reached on an error in the 3rd. Here is the pitch to Tillman. 53, and Earl Tillman hits it out towards Kubek. Kubek fires over, lazy ball heading over towards Barker, and it spins away from him. Barker has to jump off the bag. Tillman is on for the second time on an error. He has reached on his second error of the game, and both are caused by Kubek. I take that back. I thought it was Boyer on both of them. And Tillman is on first for the 3rd time this game. He is on base. Due up is Earl Wilson. Earl Wilson is 1 for 1, has reached on a walk and a base hit. Here is the pitch by Stottlemyre. 21. And Wilson is struck out. That is Stottlemyre's 4th strikeout of the game. Tillman will stay on first. Due up for bat will be Lenny Green. Lenny Green is 0 for 2. He has walked, getting to a double play, and ground out to second base. Here is the pitch. 23, and he hits over towards second row. He fires over to Richard. Richard fires to Kubek. Kubek can't get a grip real quick enough, and Lenny Green will take first on the fielder's choice. Could not get there in time on the throw. Green is on first on the fielder's choice. Tillman's out 4-6, and we have 2 down. Due up is Dalton Jones. Dalton Jones is 1 for 2. Here is the pitch. 66 to Jones, and this could get interesting for our Boston Red Sox, for our beloved. It is a 65, and Jones hits it out towards right center field, gets heading out towards that bullpen area. Trish has to come on in to grab it. Lenny Green is heading towards third. He will be safe. Jones stays on first, and that is Jones' 3rd hit of the game. Due up to bat is Carl Yastrzemski. We have 2 down here. Runners are on first and third. Carl Yastrzemski is 0 for 2. Struck out twice, walked once. Here is the pitch to Yastrzemski. It's a 32, and he hits it towards Richard. Richard flips it over towards Kubek for the 3rd out of the inning. And that takes care of the 6th inning for the Boston Red Sox. So we have no runs on 1 hit. There's 1 error and 2 left. Boston so far has left 8 runners. Okay. And at the end of 6 innings, it is the Boston Red Sox 4 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. For the New York Yankees, 2 runs, 5 hits, and 3 errors. Due up to bat is, for the New York Yankees, will be Doc Edwards, Mel Stottlemyre. So we're in the 7th inning. We may bring a pinch hitter in for him. And we'll have to look at the game to find out what happened there. We could probably do that. And Tommy Tresh. Okay, Earl Wilson is in with you guys. For anybody who has not watched my games before, he is in the D mode. So you already know, any batter reaches second base, Earl Wilson's done. Because it wasn't started this way. So here we go. Here is the pitch to Doc Edwards. It is a 64. Doc Edwards is 0 for 2. And he flies it out, heading towards Conigliaro. Conigliaro waits for it to come on down, makes the play. We have 1 down in the 7th inning. Due up to bat is Mel Stottlemyre. And, oh God, it's one of those tough choices because Mel Stottlemyre is still in shape to pitch, but he has to give it 4 runs. And let me take a look here real quick, guys. I do apologize for this. Anybody who's watching my games, by the way, all 3 of you now. Let's take a look, see what happened here. Okay, Stottlemyre actually pitched a complete game originally. I can leave him in. I have that option. And for right now, then I will. I will do that. Okay. See what happens. If it comes up to the 9th inning, we'll take him out. Here's the pitch. 32. And he hits towards second base. Waiting for his Mantilla. Mantilla fires over towards first. Makes the play. We have 2 down. Tom Tresh is our batter. He is 0 for 3 today. He's very un-Tom Tresh day. He's hitting .337. 3 home runs, 10 RBIs. Here is the pitch to Tresh. It's a 51. And Tresh hits it out over shortstop's head. Drops into left field. Tresh comes on in. Tresh is out with his first hit of the game. Due up is Bobby Richardson. Bobby Richardson is 1 for 3. Has walked, has single, reached on fielder's choice and struck out. Here is the pitch to Richardson. It's a 56. And he is struck out for the second time this game. That does end the inning at the end of 6.5 innings. It is the Boston Red Sox 4, New York Yankees 2. Due up for Boston is Tony C., Lee Thomas, and Felix Mantilla. Mel Stottlemyre is still on the mound for the Yankees. Tony C. is 1 for 2. Has scored a run, has walked, and he has grounded out. Here is the pitch. 32. And he hits towards our second base of Richardson, where Richardson's able to easily grab it up, fires it over towards first, and we have 1 down. It's not Richardson's playing an air-free game. It's been Clete Boyer and Tony Kubek, and for the Red Sox, this has been Dalton Jones. Lee Thomas still up. He's 0 for 3. Does have the run scored, though. Did reach on and walk. Here is the pitch. Reach on there, actually. Here's the pitch. It's an 11 this time. That one's going to head out over towards third base. That's going to go down to that corner in left field. Heading out the way, plays around there, hits that grandstand corner, bounces back in towards the infield. Lee Thomas is going to take full advantage of that, and he gets into second base. So we have a runner on second base. Felix Mantilla is up, 1 down. Felix Mantilla today is 0 for 2. Does have credit for an RBI. Here is the pitch. 24. And he is struck out. That is Mel Stottlemyre's 5th strikeout of the game. Felix Mantilla did get that sacrifice fly in. The 5th scored Boston's 4th run. Eddie Pursuit is our man, 0 for 3 today. He has struck out once. Here is the pitch. It is a 35. And Lee Thomas tries to take over. He's down there. Thomas tries to head over towards 30. It's snap throw by Edwards. Edwards nails him. Thomas is out, 2-5. And it ends up being a sort of a 1-2-3 inning for the New York Yankees. On that caught stealing by our catcher, Doc Edwards. Nice throw by him over towards third. Boyer's able to just drop the tag down, and we have 3 away. At the end of 7 innings, it is Boston 4, New York 2. We did not sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" today. I apologize. Like I said, my camera broke. Probably more likely than not, the music broke. So, and my voice is a little rough. So I ain't going to sing today. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize to Chris Strat Delaware, Al, Red Sox fan, and all my other guys who like that 7-inning stretch routine that I think we all do. And we all have a good time with. I apologize today. Ray Barker is our batter for the Yankees in the top of the 8th inning. It is, he is 0 for 3 here. 0 for 3 here is the pitch. He has struck out once. 64, and he has struck out for the 2nd time this game by Earl Wilson. That is Earl Wilson's 6th strikeout of the game. Coming up to bat is Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle today is 1 for 2. He has scored both of the Yankee runs. Reached on a walk, reached on a base hit. Here is the pitch. 22. And he hits it out towards left center field into that left field gap area. Coming on in, and he will stay at first base. That is his 2nd hit of the game. He is 2 for 3 today. And coming to bat will be Joe Pepitone. Joe Pepitone is 1 for 2. He has walked, reached on an error, and he has got a base hit. He's been on base all 3 times. Keep in mind, Wilson's in the D mode, so if Mantle makes it to second base, Wilson's done for the day. Here is the pitch. It is a 21. And Joe Pepitone hits it out towards the center field. Nice routine fly ball. Good helpful thing for Wilson. Yastrzemski does nail it down, and we have 2 down. Mantle is on first base, top the 8th inning. Coming to bat is Tony Kubek. Tony Kubek is 1 for 3. Does have an RBI in his own stead. I just got to find out where he did this at, because I've got such a mess here on my scorecard. I do apologize. I have a complete mess here. Not even going to lie. This thing has an RBI. Alright, here is the pitch to Kubek. 22. And he hits out towards left center field. Ready for heading over that way is Green. Heading over towards third is Mantle, and Green fires it towards third base on the hop. Jones makes the tag, and Mantle is out. So we have no runs on 2 hits. There was 1 run left on base. Great play by Lenny Green in the top of the 8th inning to save the towards third base. At the end of 7.5 innings, it is the Boston Red Sox 4 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. New York Yankees 2 runs, 8 hits, and 3 errors. Due up for the Boston Red Sox is Eddie Pursuit, Bob Tillman, and Earl Wilson. Mel Stottlemyre is on the mound. Here is the pitch to Pursuit. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning, it is a 16. Eddie Pursuit hits out towards Kubek. Kubek on a routine ground ball, has it right in his hands, immediately fires over towards first, makes the play, and it's 6-3 for anybody who is keeping score. Due up will be Bob Tillman. Bob Tillman is 1 for 3, batting .281 now. Has an RBI, scored 2 of the Red Sox 4 runs. Here is the pitch to Tillman. It's an 11, and he's going to get his second hit of the game. How far? Oh, he got it out towards right center field. Heads over towards, bounces off the visiting bullpen. Right into Trush. Tillman's heading towards second base, and he has another double. Bob Tillman has quite a few doubles this season for the Red Sox. We'll take a look at that too. He is on second base. Stottlemyre is still on the mound. Earl Wilson is the batter with 1 down. And we are going to see if we can try to, this time we are going to try to bunt Tillman towards third. 54. See what happens. This could be trouble. And now Earl Wilson hits it out towards a slow ground ball towards first base. He did it right. Drags it down the first base line. Tillman's going to take third. Bobby Richardson has to cover first base. Barker to Richardson, and Earl Wilson is out on the sacrifice hit, 3-4. Tillman is over at third. We have 2 down. Due up, Lenny Green. He is 0 for 3. He is due for a nice little hit. Here is the pitch to Green. 43, and he hits it towards Stottlemyre. Stottlemyre waits for the ground ball, picks it up, fires towards first, and that is 3 down. At the end of 8 full innings, it is Boston 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. New York Yankees 2 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors. Ohio Beatles just in time to catch the Madhouse game here. I have no idea. I've had 2 watching most of the game. I had a 3rd person pop up earlier. No one's there. Everybody's just watching, just not doing much else. I think I got the YouTube police watching me today. I don't know why, but that's possible. Possibly my wonderful friends over at TGC Tours, my so-called friends, turned me in because I have been rather derogatory about them. That happens. Due up for the Yankees, top of the 9th, Clete Boyer, Doc Edwards, Mel Stottlemyre, or actually could probably be a pinch hitter if somebody's out from there. Clete Boyer is 0 for 3. He has struck out. He has reached out an error and grounded into a double play. Here's the pitch to Boyer. Here in the top of the 9th inning, it is a 21. And he hits it out towards left field. Routine fly ball. Left field's pretty much a dead zone for everybody. And he is out. Doc Edwards is up. He is 0 for 3 today also. He has flown out, grounded out, and lined out. Here is the pitch. 46. And he hits towards our shortstop, Pursuit. Pursuit is able to scarf up, reach over towards his left, grabs up, fires over towards first for the play. And that is 2 down. Mel Stottlemyre is due to bat. That's not going to happen, even though he did pitch the complete game for real in this game. We're not going to let him do that. And we got this kid. A kid just came up. They called him up on the 10th of May. We got him into the team. He came in. He will pinch hit for Mel Stottlemyre. His name is Horace Clark, rookie for the New York Yankees in 1965. And let's see what he's got. Never know. Here is the pitch to Clark from Wilson. 13 in. Nice, interesting way to start your season off with a walk. due up, but he is pretty much almost a tying run. Tommy Tresh is due up. He is 1 for 4 today. Got a base hit his last time up. Here is the pitch by Wilson, 31. And Tom Tresh hits a base hit out towards, beats out on a slow roll bait infield hit. Clark takes second. Tresh is on first. Winning run is at the plate for the New York Yankees, or actually the lead run. Tom Tresh is up there, but ain't going to happen. That is it for Earl Wilson. He has pitched a brilliant job here for the Boston Red Sox. The pitching coming in. That's all right. Everybody can catch it later. I don't mind. I broadcast it. You guys want to come in later and watch? Please do. I don't mind at all. And Arnold Early will be coming in, looks like, for the Boston Red Sox here for this game. Whoop. There we go. Arnold Early will be coming in to pitch for the Red Sox. Arnold Early is not having the best of seasons, but he's not having the worst. Yes, he is having an excellent season for the Red Sox. I take that back. This is his 8th appearance. He has 2 saves. He's been in 9 2/3 innings, given up 1 run on 7 hits. Has walked 4, struck out 7. He has an ERA of .93. His last truly bad game, if you want to call it that, was on the 30th of April, in which he pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave up 1 run on 2 hits to the Detroit Tigers. So, Arnold Early will be in. There is 2 down. The 2 runners on base are Wilson. They are on the hook to Earl Wilson. Here is the pitch by Early to Bobby Richardson, who is 0 for 4. 1 for 4. Got a base hit in the first. Struck out twice. Here is the pitch. 55. And he hits a base hit out towards over the shortstop's head. Coming around will be Clark. Clark is going to score it. It is a 4-3 game. Tresh is on third. And Richardson's on first. Welcome to the Clint Park Specials. We are in the top of the 9th inning on a 4-3 game. Due up is Ray Barker. Ray Barker is 0 for 4 today. Early's on the mound. Here is the pitch to Barker. 61. And it's a double steal. A double steal. Richardson takes second base. Tom Tresh steals home, and it's a 4-4 tie. Tom Tresh steals home on a double steal, delayed steal to home plate. Tillman fired over to second base. They did not try to fake the throw to second, trying to get him out for the third out. Was not in time. Richardson will score, or Tresh will score. Richardson's on second base, and it is a 4-4 tie. Oh my flipping God! That's the first time I've seen double steal stuff rolling these things. Barker's at the plate. Here is the pitch. 31. And he is walked. This is not going to be well for Early. Due up is Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle so far today is 2 for 3. Has breached on a... He has base hit, walked, base hit, been on base 3 times, got caught trying to get third base in the 8th inning. Here is the pitch to Mantle. 16, and he hits it to Brasu. Brasu flips over towards second base gracefully and thankfully he is out. But the Yankees did damage. 2 runs here in the top of the 9th inning. Coming back for the Boston Red Sox is Dalton Jones, Carl Yastrzemski, and Tony Conigliaro. Oh, God. I'm a coward for cat beetles. Okay, here we go. Welcome to the Clint Park Special of also possible freebie baseball, as Al likes to call it. Okay, I need to find a relief pitcher for the New York Yankees here in the bottom. I think I've got a few. The normal closer is Pedro Ramos. We're going to bring him in because he needs to do a shutdown job here. Last time out, though, he did. He pitched 2 innings on the 10th. In my 10-inning game, struck out 1, walked 2, pitched 2 complete innings. He did well. His ERA is 1.93. 9 strikeouts goes along with the 7 walks. Does give him 3 earned runs. He's been in 14 innings and has 3 saves for the Yankees. This is not a save situation. We will be bringing in Pedro Ramos. Actually, yeah. We'll be bringing in Ramos because there is no choice here. We're now in sudden death. Here is the pitch to Dalton Jones. 64, and he is struck out by Ramos. Due up, Yastrzemski. He is 0 for 3. Has not been Mr. Clutch. Has yet to hit a home run this season. Here is the pitch to Yastrzemski. 21. And he hits that towards right field. Wait for it to come on down. Will be our right fielder. Joe Pepitone makes the play. I think it's his first play of the game. Due up is Tony Caniglaro. Tony Caniglaro is 1 for 3 today. He's batting .280. 2 home runs, 17 RBIs. Ramos on the mound. Canigliaro's at the plate. Here we go. 52. And he hits it out towards Boyer. Boyer's able to get the ball quickly over towards first for the play. 1-2-3 inning. We are in freebie baseball, or extra innings, whoever wants to call it that way. Due up for the New York Yankees will be Joe Pepitone, Tony Kubek, and Clete Boyer. This is the second game in a row that we are playing extra innings in this weekday series. This is Tuesday, May 11th, 1965. At the end of 9 innings, Boston 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. New York 4 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors. Again, due up for the Yankees is Joe Pepitone, Tony Kubek, Clete Boyer. Arnold Early is on the mound. Here is the pitch. 56. Possible. Let's see what happens here. And Joe Pepitone hits a high, weak pop-up heading towards shortstop. Waiting for it will be Pursuit. He gets steps back into the grass, into short left field over there. Makes the play. We have 1 down. Due up will be Tony Kubek. He is due for 4 today. Tony Kubek has an RBI. He has gotten 2 base hits, flown out and grounded out. Here is the pitch, Kubek, and he's also made an error. For a couple, here's the pitch, 36. And again, here we go. Early's getting away with this a couple here, 32. That's going to happen this time, and he hits a pop-up towards our second baseman, Felix Mantilla. Arnold Early is now in my D mode, as I call it. Anybody gets to second base, he is done for the game. Let's hope he can survive for the 3rd out. Here is the pitch. 2, Clete Boyer. Clete Boyer today is 0 for 4. He is due. 46. Not due enough. He has struck out. And Arnold Early gets there in the clutch. Strikes out Boyer. And we have here at the top 10th the 1-2-3 inning for the Red Sox. Due up in the bottom of the 10th inning is Lee Thomas, Felix Mantilla, Eddie Pursuit here in the 10th inning. Tight game. Ramos is on the mound. You didn't miss much of the game now. You've welcome to extra innings. Beatles, I forgot to do the... It's my fault. I forgot to do the 7th inning stretch routine, but my camera broke too. Okay, guys, here we go. Oh my. Lee Thomas is our batter. He is 1 for 4 today. He has scored a run in the 5th inning. Or nope, I take it back. In the 4th, off an error. Here is the pitch. 51. And he hits a pop-up towards our 3rd baseman over there, Clete Boyer. Clete Boyer is able to scarf it down. He does make the play. We have 1 down. Felix Mantilla is now batting .211. He is 0 for 3 today. 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. Could use a nice little hit from him today. Here we go. Here's the pitch. 46. And he is struck out by Ramos. That is Ramos' 2nd strikeout of the game. Due up will be Eddie Pursuit, who is also 0 for 4, has struck out once. Here is the pitch to Pursuit, batting .250, now 51. And he also hits a high pop-up towards 3rd base. Boyer is able to scarf that down. 3 quick pitches. Batted by Ramos, and we have another 1-2-3 inning for the Yankees at the end of 10 innings. It is a 4-4 tie. Due up for the Yankees is Doc Edwards, a relief. Doc Edwards, a pinch hitter, and Tommy Tresh, who caused all this trouble in the 9th. Actually, the pinch hitter did, Horace Clark. God, I should have brought him in and left him at second base. See what he could have done. Okay, batting for the New York Yankees is Bob Till, Doc Edwards, like I said, a pinch hitter. We'll see what happens here. Arnold Early is in the D mode, guys. Let's see what happens here. 66. I'll take care of the D mode real quick. He will be done after this batter. 34. And no, he won't be. Doc Edwards hits out towards right field, gets over the head of our first baseman, Thomas. Comes on in, fires the ball back in, and Doc Edwards is on with a base hit. Due up will be a pinch hitter for the New York Yankees. So let's see what we've got here. I got a couple of done things. Hector Lopez, Art Lopez. A few of them have done a little bit here and there. Bob Schmidt's got the only hit for the Yankees, though. Phil Lynch has gone 0 for 3 for the Yankees in the pitching vote. So, let's bring in Mr. Schmidt then. He's got success. Got his lone hit there against the Angels on the 24th. It was a double. He's got 2 doubles so far this season, batting .176. He has 2 runs, 3 hits, both doubles, so he's like I say, batting .176 with 2 doubles, struck out 3 times, has no RBIs. All right, here we go, Mr. Schmidt. See what you can do. Early's on the mound. Here is the pitch by Early. It is a 66. This is not good. And possibility, unless it drops down real quick, it ain't going to happen. That's going to be a 2-run shot, and our Early is done. That is out over the Green Monster, heading out that way, heading in down Lansdowne Street. Our Early gives up a 2-run blast in the top of the 11th inning. Due up will be Tommy Tresh, and also due on the mound for the Red Sox will be a new pitcher. If I saw it right, the new pitcher is Bob Hefner. 2 runs. Oh my goodness. And yep, the next pitcher will be Bob Hefner for the New York Yankees. That's what the schedule calls for real. So we do have to bring him in before I put anybody else. That's how I play the game, guys. That way it's fair. We do try to keep as realism as we can. I just did a game in front of this that I had, one team had 5 relief pitchers. It was the Indians, of which I used 1. Because the Indians won 10-4. That's how it went. It was 10-0 until the 9th inning. It was one of those games. Okay, Bob Hefner is on the mound. Due up is Tom Tresh. No outs. Here's the pitch. 26 to Tresh. And Hefner strikes him out. By the way, just so you guys know, the Red Sox had it was a 1-1 tie. In the 9th inning, this game featured a pass ball and a wild pitch. Okay? In the 9th inning, the Yankees scored on the wild pitch. In the bottom 9th inning, the Red Sox scored on the pass ball, and it went to extra innings. Here is the pitch. So, Bobby Richardson is a 62, and Richardson is going to get away with one here. Let's see how far it goes, though. It is going to be, he heads out towards left field, gets past the third base line, heads down the way, he picks it up, fires it back in, and Richardson will take first base on that. That is his 2nd straight hit of the game. Runner is on first. There is 1 down. Ray Barker is up. He is 0 for 4 today. Walked his last time up. Here's the pitch. 56. And he hits a high pop-up towards our shortstop, Eddie Pursuit, and he makes the play. That is 2 down. Due up is Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle scored 2 of the Yankees runs, including 1 in the 9th. Here is the pitch. 55. And Mickey Mantle hits out towards left center field, gets another hit for him. He is now 3 for, probably 4 for something. I didn't even look. I'm sorry about that. Richardson will take third base. That is puts Hefner in the demo, but it was caused by the hit, so I get to use him 1 more time. That is it. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be a mistake on my part. Joe Pepitone hits it out there, and it was also going over the wall. And Hefner gives up a 3-run blast to Joe Pepitone. Yankees are on the run in the top of the 11th inning here. 3-run blast by Pepitone, 2-run blast by Schmidt, and the Yankees have taken a 9-4 lead over the Boston Red Sox. Going to be tough for them to catch up on this one. Here in the 11th inning, Hefner is done. We are going to bring in another reliever here. Jay Ritchie will come in to pitch for the Red Sox. 2 down. Batter is Tony Kubek. He's 2 for 5. Here is the pitch to Kubek. 52. And he hits it toward third baseman Jones. Jones picks up, fires over towards first. The damage has been done. 2 home runs by the New York Yankees in the top of the 11th inning. 3-run blast by Joe Pepitone. 2-run blast by Schmidt and by Bob Schmidt. The Yankees take a huge 9-4 lead. This is a game that they needed. Coming in the pitch for the New York Yankees will be Hal Reniff. Hal Reniff for the New York Yankees this season has been in 11 innings, has 2 saves himself, has given up 10 hits, 5 earned runs, 4 walks, 10 strikeouts. Has an ERA of 4.09. Yankees have a 9-4 lead. Due to bat for the Red Sox is Bob Tillman, a relief, a pinch hitter, and Lenny Green. I think it'll be the first time I'm using a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. I think it's now. I'll take a look. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. Okay. Hal Reniff is on the mound. Here is the pitch to Bob Tillman. Bob Tillman is 2 for 4 today. Bob Tillman hits it towards shortstop. Kubek's able to pick that one right up and fires over towards first. Tillman is out 6-3 in this one here in the bottom of the 11th inning. Pinch hitting for Jay Ritchie. Now we'll go back into the game here. Oh, yes, I said too. Damn Yankees. I love that. I love those kind of games. And Beatles, if you haven't seen it, I've had 2 weird plays show up on me today. You saw the double steal. I hope you did anyway. That is the first time that's happened with one going to home since I've been throwing these dice. That's why I like this game. Okay, everybody can yell at me for Digital Diamond. No. And Alice said it best. We've seen all the plays. It takes 2 games. You've seen every play that's out there because they don't have imaginations. Every play they have when they go to third base, instead of flipping it to somewhere or stepping on the bag, no, everything goes to first. I have more double plays in this game than anything, and I've had some of the weirdest double plays in this game than anything. I've had a play to the plate with 7-6-2. I've had triple plays. You saw the triple play, so you know what I've got in this game. That's why I love this game. Granted, it is $26.95 for every season that I pick up. I'm not going to complain. I get to keep these seasons even if this game quits. Because these are download games. These are not like Digital Diamond where everything's out of Steam. I don't mind. I mean, for $13.49, I'm not going to complain. I've got 43 seasons. I'm going to need them. I need the transactions out of Digital Diamond. Okay, for the Red Sox, Frank Malzone is going to be coming in to pinch hit for Richie. Okay. Frank Malzone so far this season, and I look at his line. They show the last 18 games always for the Red Sox. Actually, probably all 18 games. Frank Malzone's batting .291. He has pinched hit once before. Yeah. He has pinched hit once before, gotten a hit. He has scored 10 runs on 16 hits, 4 doubles, 1 home run, 5 RBIs, walked 5 times, struck out 4, does have a stolen base. He's batting .291 so far with the Red Sox. Currently, he is on a 3-game hitting streak. So, let's bring him in. And here we go. 9-4 Yankees. 44 from Malzone, and he hits it towards short. Kubek scarfs that one up. Makes the play 6-3. And due up will be Lenny Green. Lenny Green today is 0 for 4. Though he has reached base twice, he has reached on a fielder's choice and a walk hit into a double. He was a victim. He hit into the double play on a 4-6-3. He hit it, grounded to 1 3rd, ground out to second, and grounded out to the pitcher. Hal Reniff is on the mound for the save. It's not even a save situation. There's too many runs out there. Here's the pitch. 63. He just wants to shut it down, and he does. Green hits it out towards center field. Tresh is able to make the play, squeezes it into his glove. That is the game. The Yankees win 9-4. We'll get the final analysis real quickly. Here it was. New York Yankees 9 runs, 15 hits, 3 errors. Boston Red Sox 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. Let's save this madhouse here and see what we got going on. Pedro Ramos will win his first game of the season. Arnold Early loses his first game of the season. And for the 11th of May, that's pretty much what it looks like from this part of here, but let's go back to here. Rich Schefter's ERA is like Al's 1960 season with Dick Raditz, so I can't do much about that, but Mel Stottlemyre actually dropped his ERA, believe it or not. 1 earned run, 4 runs, 1 earned, because of all these errors. Okay, let's go into our madness. Let me do this real quick. I got it up here real fast for you guys, and let's go into our camera work here. see what I got going on here, and it should pop up. There it is. And there it is. Okay, Beats, hopefully you can read this. Again, I don't have my camera, so this will be a little bit bigger. Good for us. Okay, guys, let's go through this final analysis here as we like to do this for everybody who does enjoy the game. And all of us do, so that makes it a good thing. Alright. Now, let me get out of there. Get everybody in. There you go. Alright. For the Red Sox, Earl Wilson pitched 8 2/3 innings. Gave up 3 runs. 4 runs, 3 earned on 9 hits. Walked 3, struck out 6. Did an excellent job. Actually lowered his ERA quite a bit down too. It wasn't the high 4s. He was relieved because he did make the D rating, and somebody hit second base in the 9th inning with 2 down. Big mistake. He does get hit for the 4 runs because of what happened. They include the double steal. Arnold Early came in, pitched the 10th and 11th. 9th, 10th, and 11th. Actually, what he did. He even got 1 in the 3rd. Gave up 2 runs, including a 2-run blast to Bob Schmidt. Bob Hefner came in, pitched 2/3 of an inning. Gave up 3 runs and a 3-run blast by Joe Pepitone. Red Sox did participate in 1 double play, so did the Yankees. For the New York Yankees, Mel Stottlemyre pitched 8 very interesting innings. Gave up 4 runs, only 1 earned. Walked 5, struck out 5. That's 5 runs, and he walked 3 in the 4th inning, and part of that 2-run Red Sox 4th. Pedro Ramos came in, pitched 2 innings, did get the win, struck out 2, and Hal Reniff came in and shut it down. Batting wise for the Red Sox, 4 runs, 7 hits. They had 4 doubles, walked 4 times. Dalton Jones had both errors for the Red Sox. That's his 5th and 6th errors of the season. The Red Sox left 9 batters. Lenny Green grounded into the 4-6-3 double play. Tony C had a double. Lee Thomas had his 5th. Bob Tillman had 2 for his 5th to 6th doubles for the Red Sox. Dalton Jones, though, did get 2 RBIs. There were no home runs hit by Boston. Dalton Jones did get 2 RBIs today. Felix Mantilla got 1. Bob Tillman got his 15th. Earl Wilson got a sacrifice hit. Nice little bunt. Felix Mantilla got the sacrifice fly, knocked in a run doing that, and Lee Thomas got caught trying to steal 3rd. Dalton Jones went 2 for 4. Again, he had 2 RBIs, improved his average to .317. Bob Tillman went 2 for 5. He's batting .288, and like I said, for real, he barely batted .210. So the dice are playing real well with Bob Tillman. I'm not complaining. Boston as a whole is not doing that bad. For the Yankees. Okay, let's see what we got here. The Yankees also left 9 runners on base. Clete Boyer had 1 error. I was right. Tony Kubek had 2. He has his 11th and 12th errors of the season. I think he leads all shortstops in errors for the American League. Clete Boyer grounded into the double play in the 3rd, I believe. Mel Stottlemyre had a triple. The pitcher went 1 for 3 and had a triple. Didn't score. He got stranded on base. Joe Pepitone hit his 3rd home run of the season. Bob Schmidt his 1st in a pinch hitting role too. Joe Pepitone hit his 3rd. Tony Kubek did get an RBI. Pepitone hit 3 RBIs for his 12th. For 12 of them now, Bob Richardson had 1, and Bob Schmidt had 2. His first two RBIs of the season. Talk about, it's one of those things. I opened my mouth. Look what happened. And Bobby Richardson and Tom Tresh involved in that double steal. So, his first of the season, Tom Tresh is 4th. For our bats, Tom Tresh went 2 for 6, struck out twice. He improved his average, stayed at .3647. That's what it was at the beginning of the game. Bobby Richardson went 3 for 6, improved his average to .154. The Yankees bats are very quiet, unfortunately, this season. That's what's happening with them. There were no doubles by the Yankees, by the way. That's what's going to be the base hits, home runs, or triple. Mickey Mantle went 3 for 5. Scored 3 runs. Remember, he was Mickey Mantle. He's batting .293 now. Joe Pepitone did go 2 for 5. He got 1 of the home runs. Walked once. I was right. That play he made in the 11th was his first play of the game. Tony Kubek, even though he fielded poorly, had with 2 errors, with 2 errors, went 2 for 6. Improved his average up to .186. Clete Boyer went 0 for 5. Dropped down to .257. And Mel Stottlemyre, the pitcher, went 1 for 3 with a triple. So, it was a different game. Again, the Yankees, 9 runs, 15 hits, 3 errors. Boston, 4 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors. I do this because I copy all the games out and I put them into my website. Hold on here. As I do this, hopefully I haven't blocked you. Hopefully I haven't blanked you out there, Beats. Okay. Undo the source. Nah, I really have nothing to say about this one. Post it up. And actually, XBC for a lot of you guys does, I've been told. I have been told about that you guys really are. I mean, XBC, I love the price that the Koch brothers give you. I mean, it's what, $6 a game on a sale. Once, and my credit card's going up and down right now with Honey Bunny because I do try to take care of, because Honey Bunny's always first priority, and I do enjoy making her happy, and I enjoy going out with her and taking her to the theater and stuff like that. So I do play with my credit card. But for my birthday, I've talked her into it, and it may not be, it'll be a while. But what I plan on doing is, if I can catch, if the Koch brothers come, even if they don't come to the sale, I'm going to pick up the full package. I'll pick up the 10 seasons. I'm going to pick up 10 more seasons with it because I get a discount anyway. And if I scream loud enough that I'm retired military, I may even get a bigger discount. Whoever knows with those guys, they might just do it. But if I can catch the sale, I'm going to barely pay $100 for 20 seasons. Are you kidding me? I can deal with that. Yeah, I know, Bees. Once you get back, I'll be all right. XBC, yeah, OOTP, I understand. I like OOTP. I'm just not a manager type. Not like that. Not like the way you guys play. I could if I took my time out on it. And if I played manager only, I think I can do that. So, I think I can do that. I haven't looked at Diamond Mine's a little pricey for me. So, I know everybody likes it, but Diamond Mine, you know, Diamond Mine and, to me, Diamond Mine and MP3 have the best stat packages. Though, I'll tell you right now, Strategy has some outstanding, has some stat packages that are just, to die for. I like what I see. Everybody likes Strat, but yeah, the customer service is awful, and unfortunately, they don't. You know, it's no longer bang for your buck. They're living off their name. What I may do though, Pete, if everybody's up to run, and if Al's not up tonight, because going against Al is like, it's like Sandy Koufax pitching against me. Okay, it's me throwing softballs against somebody who throws BBs. So Al is just too good, and I can't beat him, and I'm not going to try. You don't. You learn from Al's what you do. Even though he can't pronounce baseball names right. But I would like to do it. I'd like to see if I can try a strat game tonight. I have the 1971 San Francisco Giants is who I'm playing. I'm managing them. I just picked the National League team anyway, and it's pre-DH. But I like the idea with San Francisco. I have a heart for San Francisco. I have no idea why, but I like the San Francisco Giants. And I like playing their teams. They play weird, and it makes it fun. So I may throw a strategy game up tonight just to see how I do with it. And I'll play the 71 Giants. I still have Pure Sim, by the way, in my system. So I may have, like I say, I still have Pure Sim too. I can still play Pure Sim too, but there's not much. No, I'm not even from the West Coast. I like Pure Sim. I like their games is a little. Crash wrote both games. I don't know what the problem is. If anybody hasn't caught on, Crash has done both games. He just shut down Pure Sim to try to do something better. I'm glad he did. Now the question I got is, can we still download the game? Can we still download the seasons from Pure Sim? If we can, I can still keep playing Pure Sim too. I like playing Pure Sim. It's fun. I play Pure Sim on the side just for the fun of it. I'm playing the '67 Red Sox. They're 5-4 right now, so. Anyway, I will be back on later, I hope. Depends on what the movie site is. Blade Runner 2049, so I'm not sure whether I'm going to be on at all. I may end up having my ears off. And if not, I'll be catching Al and you guys. Oh, good. Okay, I'll do that then. Good, I'll play. I'll keep the game then. They're both good games. And I'm trying to get my son to get into this. They're both free. And I'm trying to tell him that, too. I just have to get him to look. I'll have him bring down strategy and Pure 7. He can play as Baltimore Orioles. So we go from there. Beat, you take care. Anybody else who is watching, as always, as I ask, thumbs up is always wonderful to have. Constructive criticism is even better. I always like constructive criticism. I'd rather if you guys see something you don't like or let me know. I hope that the NP3 guys watch this, and if they have any constructive criticism for me, I will be more than happy to take it. They know what I like about the game. Yeah, I do. And I by the way, I haven't been killing the games by buying the games with this one here. I do about every other month. I'm working on the I'm going to work on the 60s and probably have do something that somebody else does. Somebody's doing it in the 80s. They're doing a 10-season game playoff. The winners of each season from both leagues are going to go into a different season for one more time, and then they're going to hold the playoffs for the entire 1980s. I'm going to do the 60s. I think if I can pull that off. You guys take care. Have a great one, and I will catch you guys later. If I'm not broadcasting, I will be listening. Thank you very much.